Good evening, or good morning, or whatever, whatever it may be. It's going to be as quick as I can. I've been really busy lately and I haven't had time to get dressed up or do anything. Starting a new musical endeavor. And turns out I literally am too old for this shit. Did a 1 hour show last week. Took me 2 days to recover. And my fortune says I burned out my body and my mind. And I won't be able to do stuff the way I used to do. So I'm 77 years old, I guess. It's the first real blow to my manhood. So I'm going to have to run away from my manhood and bury it in womanhood, which is what we're doing now. We got home, it's about 9:30 at night, and I just woke up from crashing after the last the rehearsal, which we're supposed to start at noon, started at 4:30. We did 2 songs, and I had to give up. The lady I'm in a duo with is going to a dinner where it's blacked out. You don't know what you're getting. Kind of like Eyes Wide Shut, which she hasn't seen. If you're going to be doing stuff like that, you need to go see Eyes Wide Shut. She's from Italy and completely missed out on the beginnings of North American rock and roll. She knows about the songs because she heard them on the radio, but not like we did. I'm a baby boomer over here. And she's a baby boomer from Italy. So we're doing 50s and 60s music, but not the rock stuff. There's something that's called the tuneful 50s, like a Frank Sinatra type music, the adult music, Carole King and stuff like that. I have to teach her that I said this music is sacred over here to the baby boomers, and it has to be done exactly one way. So since it's 9:30, I have 2 hours I can go out. Have an exciting green tea and watch the world go by. Something we're all going to need is one of those nose hair trimmers, the little electric trimmers that go up there. So that's foundation from a distance. Let's see, was this horrible? So there's a gentleman called Wayne Gross. He's has a makeup channel. And he says if you've got big pores, get a brush like that, pretty tough, and just grind the foundation into the hole. He says his videos entail something like get rid of large pores in 10 minutes. So I'm going to try this. Done this before. Didn't work out well, but he's one of the main influencers. So. From a distance, and it worked. So thank you, Wayne. Okay. Better than a kick in the face. What we don't want. So, powder that. Tin Man hat from the Wizard of Oz. This extremely light colored it's powder by MAC. It's pretty dense. Studio Fix powder plus foundation. Okay, it's one of the big items. I talk a lot about MAC. I'm in Canada, and they're made in Canada. It's supposed to be the best stuff. One night I went downtown, and you can have a friend in drag. You're also always in competition. So I went in one night, and she said, "What happened?" I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "You look real." So I switched to matte makeup. She said, "Oh, wow, it's working for you." So that's the why. Gonna try to brighten up the inner corner here. Those dark circles. Or lessen. And since we're here, these dark line there is actually just a shadow. And there is a method where you can take something very bright and go in there and you bounce up and down. build a crack with the brightest stuff you have. If you do it long enough, you can overcome the shadow. This is how Frodo was able to beat the Dark Lord, by bouncing his makeup brush up and down, his wizard wand. To some degree. If it wasn't in a hurry, I should have put this under the foundation to start. It takes about 4 layers to eliminate those. They say if you can laugh at yourself, try some real powder. Well, what I'm looking at in front of me that you can't see is about $2,000 worth of makeup, which is not organized. So I call it my shame. If you would like to see me clean that up, leave a comment under this video. I think it would be fun, but not for the faint of heart. I've noticed in the last 24 hours that justice has finally been done, and Cher was inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I haven't seen such triumphant dance since Tina Turner was on the show. Everyone else was lip syncing, and she came out and sang live in pumps and skipped off stage at a very elderly age. I'll lay a light powder down on this. If you want to see the proper use of powder, watch that movie, The Crying Game. So, cleaning up the leftover powder. use that to brighten the face in this area. In a way, this is about trying to create what are called secondary female characteristics. And you should look that up, look at the diagrams. And about a whiteboard, which I'll be putting over here. Start showing you some geometry. Another idea, I had somebody asked me to take them to the airport at 5 a.m. of course. It's always 5 a.m. So I took some drag down there. I used to have a thing called Jane in a box, which is you take your second line dress, second line shoes, second line underwear, second line wig, and put it in a box and keep it in your vehicle with some minimal makeup, which would be an eyebrow pencil and some lipstick. So if you ever want to get changed in a hurry somewhere, just grab the box, pull over beside the road, get your drag on. Or you can, you probably know this saying, put on the bra panties and a slip that you'll be using for a dress later. And in the box you'd have some shoes, pantyhose, wig, makeup. You need a makeup mirror, you need a brush. I don't have a lot of time, so some decisions have to be made. While I'm doing that, this is my physician's formula highlighted from space. I dropped my makeup palette into the sink and it got submerged. I think it's wrecked. I'm going to try it one more time. And I have a second one. Luckily, I have a friend whose mother used to sell makeup. oh, you're doing drag now. I've got a whole bunch of makeup in my mom's effects. You want it? I went, yeah. So, I've been using it. Try one more time. I think it's shot. As it gets wet, it changes chemical quality. I used to use water on it to make it a lot darker. But I'll try this. Check on the eye. I've got both sides of this covered. I'm going to start in the inner corner, and as I go across, there'll be less and less product. Then I go to the outside, turn it over, and come back the other way, and you get dark, dark, a little lighter. It gives you the illusion of roundness. No, it's not picking up. To add insult to injury, came in here 2 days ago and there was a bug eating my green eyeshadow. I guess he thought it was a leaf or something. Very similar to the dog ate my homework. No, a bug ate my eyeshadow. Or your eyeshadow. Try to explain it to your mom. Have you been using my makeup? No, a bug ate it. Okay. Mild. Very mild. Got green blue here on this thing. And which one will give a better photograph? That's lime green. Not bad. So we'll go with lime green. Wow. This is a light I bought. I think it was $30 for the stand and the light, and it has everything. It has about 10 settings. But it would be ideal not to be using the fluorescent light. It's the worst possible thing for makeup. But they're all like that. I've been trying to buy ordinary bulbs. Can I just get a bulb that's not like that? No. I'm going to have to go to a specialty lighting store. And I used to have rock and roll PA lights, and I wanted to get a bulb. So I went to the place where I've been going for 30 years. And they said, we're going out of business, so you better get here before Friday. When I got there, I said, why are you going out of business? And he said, the manufacturers of these lights are going out of business. Because of COVID, on all the concerts that didn't go, and all the shows that didn't go, and the closed down clubs, people stopped buying bulbs in such quantity that the company was going out of business. Look, the manufacturer is going out of business. So that's quite shocking. I had to drive 30 miles out of town. When I got there, I asked them why is this happening, and they told me. So they said, if you pay for the 8 bones you wanted to buy, we'll give you the rest of our stock. Because we're going to just throw them out. So I got about, these bones are $45 each, and they gave me 16 of them. That's a lot of money. So I lucked out there. Something else like that, I went to buy tires, and the lady looked them up and she said, there's 6 of them. I said, in your shop? She said, no, in this city. Why is that? Because the manufacturer has stopped making tires. Because so few people are buying tires because of all the transportation that was killed. That's pretty scary. That's the hidden effects that will come back to bite us in the ass. More was destroyed than we thought. This dark eyebrow, a light highlighter, dark lid. Eyeliner, dark, white eye, dark. Best lips to copy are the ones on the Rolling Stone album. I think it's called Sticky Fingers. The makeup brush. Desperately trying to use up my favorite lipstick. Of course, they don't make it anymore. I have a friend who does specialty shows like Klondike shows, for example, the showgirls, Paris showgirls. And I was crying the blues about my lipstick, and she said, I finally took it to the store and showed the girl the SKU number, and she looked it up in the computer. And there was one. My friend said, did you buy 2 of them? No, you idiot. So if you find something you like, buy 2. They're always changing the lipstick shades because they want you to buy the new one. I think some of these I've had them for 5 years. So they of course would want to sell you. These are all Revlon lipsticks. Of course they want to sell you more than one every 5 years. CoverGirl bronzer. Which I dropped on the floor and it exploded. But it still works. So I found a lot of my videos, I missed this section. I'll just start right there. Make sure I get that. Drawing a line from the ear to the corner of the mouth. Almost. Something that happens in my face is there's a little extra whiteness here from shaving. I find if we just take either this brush or the rouge brush and just tap it on top of that, it brings that down the hair. And Rouge Maxi Blush by Rimmel. Ooh. I think I'm going to have to darken down my neck because I didn't go down there with the foundation. Because I used my darker of the two foundations.